Hey, my name is Enrico Schaefer. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and interesting thing developed over the past week that I think really is worthwhile discussing. And it was a NFT group that bought a copy of Dune, the book, believing that they had actually purchased the copyright. So the essence of the story is there was a rare copy of Dune that was being auctioned off by Christie's as just a book. Okay, so this maybe one of 10, fifth copy of this Dune book, of this hardback, was being auctioned. Again, not an NFT, just a regular Christie's auction. And essentially, you've got a situation here where they had an estimated price of, 2,500 to 3,500 euro. It ended up going for 2.6 million euro. So what happened here? What happened here is that the group that actually purchased it thought that they were purchasing more than they in fact received. So what they were buying was a copy of the book. Just like if you buy a rare copy of the book, you put it on the shelf, you get to keep it on your shelf, you get to read it. But the copyright owner retains full copyright ownership of the rights that are bundled with the book, which is the right to distribute, the right to create derivative works, the right to make movies out of it, the right to create NFTs from the characters. None of that is transferred when you purchase a book. And this could also be true if you buy an NFT online. The exact same principles apply, meaning you're purchasing the NFT, you're typically not getting the copyright to the underlying work. And you have to review the copyright license agreement that goes with the NFT to see what rights you are getting. But essentially, you're typically getting the NFT itself, the digital image. You can use it for your own personal purposes, but you can't make any commercial use of it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So they overpaid by millions of dollars because they thought that they're going to make the book public. That would be a right to distribute. And they say to the extent permitted by law, that would be, it's not permitted by law. Produce an original animated limited series inspired by the book. Again, that would be a violation of the copyright owner's copyright. You don't get to make a derivative work of the work or create an animated series from the character of the work just because you purchase a book or just because you purchase an NFT. And here they say support derivative projects in the community. They did not get the right to create derivative works of Dune when they purchased the book Dune. And you can see here, here's a page of the kind of the fundraising page that apparently went along with this project, where they were going to create an NFT of the book and create NFT of the characters, etc., by simply buying the book. And so you can see here they're talking about creating a collection of NFTs that are technically innovative and culturally disruptive. They will have no right to do that. They talk about how they're going to do some unique mining. All that's doable. But this marketing stunt, this investment raise that they did in order to purchase the book has proved to be, in all likelihood, folly. And so if we go to what was a Twitter post by the same group, by the Spice DAO, they say that now that they've purchased the book, our mission is to make the book public. No. Produce an original animated limited series inspired by the book. No. Support NFT derivative projects from the community. No. So look, there's a couple of different things here that you want to keep in mind. This is just from the U.S. Copyright Office, but this will be similar across most countries. When you buy a book, when you buy an NFT, you do not get the right to create derivative works unless you get the copyright itself, which is typically not included with an auction item at Christie's or with regard to a NFT. Now, I did a whole YouTube on this very issue, how to create an NFT copyright license agreement. You'll find it on our channel, which is Traverse Legal PLC, and it talks all about what it is that you're selling with an NFT, the digital asset. What are you buying the NFT? But the license is separate, and copyright law is going to control what you get with the license. And we created an open source license here, which you can find at the NFT License Project, nft-license.weebly.com. And this would be a classic license that would go along with an NFT, okay? And it would include the license, the seller to use the NFT, okay? That's typically what you're getting, the right to use it, the digital piece of art or the digital work, okay? Copyright owner retains rights in the work as the owner. You are a grantee. You're not receiving ownership of the works, but you're receiving a certain limited right in the works as set forth herein. Non-exclusable transferable license to use the works as set forth herein, okay? Right to use, copy, and display. That's typically what you're getting when you buy an NFT. You may not use the work commercially, okay? And that is usually what sometimes people want to be able to do, is be able to go ahead and make commercial use of their NFT. Now, you can typically resell the NFT on OpenSea or Rarible, etc., transfer rights, but beyond that, you're just buying something that's very similar to what we see in the Christie's auction. Think about the book that was bought as the NFT. You're buying the NFT, just as that person bought the book. They do not automatically get underlying rights, underlying copyright. So these are things that you want to be thinking about when you navigate the NFT landscape. Lesson learned here, multi-million-dollar lesson for the auction winner of this rare version of the Dune book. We see a lot of confusion in the NFT space about this issue, so be careful out there. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to look me up and send me an email. Thanks. That's all for today.